Now, my wife is really taken with you, but only when you have your headphones on, weirdly enough. You have married a pervert that has a headphone fetish. I bet you thought that was like a cute little moment you were going to bring up, but no, your wife has an item of clothing fetish. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a little weird that it's headphones, though. It's going to be hard to whisper sweet nothings in her ear when she's wearing the same drip as the soundproof booth from Family Feud. We watched two things drove me crazy yesterday. I was watching a little TV while I was coloring the My Singing Monsters coloring book with my daughter. Price is Right came on. This is the kind of shit that makes you believe you're the main character, okay? Dude got up, he won the showcase, got up, or the contestants rose, sorry, not the showcase. They said, you're winning a trip to Canada! And then they showed a picture of what looked to be Vancouver, but like AI generated. And I was like, where is that? And they're like, you're flying with Frontier Airlines direct to Vancouver, British Columbia, and then taking an Uber to New Westminster, staying in the villas at the Quay. And I was like, just for like comparison's sake, for anyone who doesn't know, Vancouver is like it's the city. And then there's suburbs around it, or not suburbs, but other cities that are around it as well. Vancouver is the place. It's great to live in New West, it's great to live in Burnaby, it's great to live in Richmond. I didn't mention Coquitlam, but that's okay. But you would never be like, oh, I'm going on vacation to New Westminster. Like, it's like a place you go because they got like a new Real Canadian Superstore, or they got like a good board game shop or something like that. They do have the Sky Train, but it's just like the show was filmed in Los Angeles. Like, the dude's really gonna leave LA, go to the airport, fly to Vancouver, and take I guess you could just take the Sky Train down to New Westminster, but like, what's he gonna do, man? And then the dude, it was a game where you had to pick 2 bags of money to match the price of the trip. And like, the price of the trip, they already had like $438 up. They gave you that one for free. And it was like a $1,000 bag, a $4,000 bag, and a $7,000 bag. The dude guessed that the vacation was going to be $8,400. And I said, no shot, brother. Pick the 2 smallest bags. You do not know. I'm not insulting New Westminster. It's just a weird vacation destination. Then they lost. Spoilers. It was the 2 smallest bags that would have won. And then Drew Carey said something like, like a $5,400 vacation. Haven't seen one of those in a long time. Like, he literally just insulted New West, basically, which I was like, that's really funny. And then I turned off the TV. We had like other stuff to do. But then I watched Family Feud like an hour and a half later. And they were doing Fast Money. And the shit got me laughing. The first question was like, how many bathrooms do you need in your house to feel like you've made it? First woman said 3. Very reasonable. Second woman said 7. That got 0 answers. You need to have 7 bathrooms in your house to feel like you've made it. But then the one that really threw me for a loop is that and Librarian, I hope you can find this clip and not get DMCA'd. They said, name a word that rhymes with bummer. And the first woman, I shit you not, said cummer.
Name a place everyone loves to go.
To the bar.
Name someone who makes you smile every day.
My mother.
Name a word that rhymes with bummer.
Cummer.
Cummer. And then Steve Harvey kind of did the thing where he was like, you said cummer, they spelled it Comer on the board, and it got 0, of course. Then the second woman, I'm like, she's going to see this answer and be like, what's wrong with you? Steve Harvey said, name a word that rhymes with summer. She said, pass. And then like 11 seconds later, when it was the only question left, she said, scummer.
You know you've made it when you have a house that has how many bathrooms?
7.
Name a place everyone loves to go.
Orlando.
Name someone who makes you smile every day.
My husband.
Name a word that rhymes with bummer.
Pass.
Fill in the blank, a hard day's blank.
Hard day's work.
Try again.
Hard day, play.
Name a word that rhymes with bummer.
Scummer.
What is going on in the United States of America, man? Scummer also got 0 answers. I was losing my mind. What was number 1? Hummer and bummer were both tied. Because, I mean, it's like that and dumber are the only 3 words. Plumber? Okay, sure. I mean, I get they got to get a whole family who's like not doing anything at like 11 a.m. on a Tuesday when they film. I'm just saying, like, you could come up with a word that rhymes with bummer. They said cummer and scummer. Like, these are 2 words. These are not, it's actually harder. You invented a word. Anyway, sorry. I didn't mean to make it political. So they didn't get the money required? No, they did not win Fast Money. Which is not surprising. They got like 130 points. Librarian's like, I got it. Go watch it and tell me if I put sauce on the clip. If anything, I took sauce off the clip. She also, I didn't even mention that, like the whole Fast Money was cooked. I was losing it when they said, what's a place everyone wants to go? And the first woman said the bar, which is just like, I mean, she's not wrong, but it's kind of like a weird answer. Like, it's not something I'd expect to be up there. Then I got 2 out of 100 answers, or 2 out of 100 responses. And then the second woman said Orlando. And I was like, are you stupid? Nobody wants to go to Orlando. People want to go to Disney World. They don't want to go to Orlando. And then my ass, when it got 20 out of 100, which is like an incredible score given the quality of the answer. 20% of people they asked were like, "Oh yeah, Orlando, Florida." That's on pace for winning Fast Money. It's a perfect answer. They did say finish the sentence. A hard day's blank. She did say a hard day's play. Like it's insanity, man. I couldn't believe what I was seeing on the television. I felt like I slipped into like a pocket dimension or something, like an alien universe. That was during COVID times. You got to cut her a little slack. Still busted answers, but it's a given. Why do we have to cut her some slack for coming up with bad Family Feud answers during COVID? Was it a team full of nurses? In which case, I'll apologize. But if she was just like living her life, I'm not gonna be like, oh, those answers were pretty good just because the world was in a pandemic.
Alright, just up the top of the dome piece. Here we go. Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no smog. Mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't pig out. Finally got a call from a girl I wanna dig out. Looked it up for later as I hit the dough, thinking where I live. Another 24. I gotta go, cause I got drop top. If I hit the switch, I could make the ass drop. Had to stop at a red light. Looked in the mirror, now the jack in sight. And everything was alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she can do it all night. We're just gonna keep going here, huh? That was an original on the top of the dome. No.